Welcome to Fast Behavior Basic. Skill 4, what can I ignore? It's common for parents to pay more attention to negative behaviors than good behaviors. After all, they take up more of our time and energy. Some behaviors do need limits or consequences, but for many attention-seeking behaviors like complaining, being sassy, your reaction can accidentally reward the behavior and make your child do it more. When a behavior seems intended just to get a reaction out of you, it is usually more effective to ignore it than to scold, punish, or try to convince your child to stop. Planned ignoring is an active behavior management tool. First, we want to choose which behaviors we are going to ignore ahead of time. You might want to start with 1 or 2. You can even tell your child what you plan to ignore. When that behavior happens, give one reminder about ignoring, or don't say anything. Look away and do something else to keep yourself calm. It's best to stay nearby, so as soon as your child stops the negative behavior, you can pay attention right away and start praising the good things. Ignoring is not easy to do, and here's why. What do you do when you get in an elevator, push the button, and nothing happens? Most of us will keep pushing that button a few more times before giving up and taking the stairs. Others might pound on the buttons and take longer to give up. So when a parent starts ignoring a behavior like whining or complaining, most children will do it more at first to try to get a reaction. If you give in then, your child has just learned to do more extreme behaviors to get your attention. But if you hold out and don't react, they will, with some practice, get bored and move on. Let's look at an example of planned ignoring.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, sweetie, no treats before dinner, right? You know that.
Please?
You've asked, I've answered. We're not going to talk about it anymore.
Please? I'll still eat dinner. I've been so good. Fine, but I do get one after dinner.
This skill is harder than it sounds. Not reacting goes against all your urges as a parent. But if you stick with it, you will see changes. Remember, if you ask your child to do something and they don't do it, we can't ignore that. A consequence is better in that situation. Same thing for rule-breaking behaviors or unsafe behaviors like hitting. Those need a consequence. Check out Skill 4 in the workbook to choose a couple of behaviors to ignore this week. There are examples like interrupting, complaining, or potty talk. You can find more tips and tricks and ideas to help stay calm during that extinction burst.